Alright, what's up guys? It's Main Trout Whisperer, and I just wanted to do a review of a fly rod that I use in a lot of my videos and stuff. And it's an L.L.Bean rod and reel combo, and it's kind of a review. It's kind of just to show you guys like what the rod is, because I know there's not many reviews out there, and I'm fortunate enough to live close to the main L.L.Bean store that has everything in it, so I can go and look at all these rods and stuff. And a lot of people just have to buy them online. I know there's a few L.L.Bean stores around, but a lot of them don't even have a fishing section. So I just want to show you guys what it was, tell you a little bit about it. So this isn't the case it comes with. I bought this case separately. They give you just a tube for a 4-piece rod, but take it out here. Alright, so it's an L.L.Bean. I don't know if you can see that, it probably won't focus, but pocket water series rod and reel combo. And what it is it's just it's a short rod, and it was designed for intimate trout fishing, real close casts, short casts, within 30-40 foot casts. And this thing is awesome. They made it to kind of look like an old bamboo rod. It's not though. It's just a regular graphite rod, and they pretty much made it, so you can break it down into 4 pieces like this, stick it in a backpack, and hike into some remote areas, and do some, people that fish for native brook trout or whatever you want, smaller fish. So I'll put it together here, just kind of show you. And so like I said, the rod's just a graphite rod, and it's nothing real fancy or anything. It looks kind of cool. This one right here is it's a 7-foot 3-weight, 7-foot 3-inch 3-weight, and they make them in a bunch of different sizes. I think they make the biggest one they make is a 5-weight, the heaviest one is a 5-weight, and they make some real short ones too. But the reel that you will get will fit on, they make it for all the rods, so all the different line sizes from 3-weight to 5-weight. So that's the reel that you'll get if you get this rod. This thing is light. They made it real light, and it's real sensitive. You make real accurate casts with it. Don't get fatigued whatsoever. If it's a windy day, I probably wouldn't recommend using this. I switch back to my 5-weight usually on a windy day, but if you're down in like a riverbank or something, where you're kind of protected from the wind, this is what I'd use. Alright, so this is it all together. You probably can't really see, but this thing is whippy. It's real thin down here. It doesn't have a lot of backbone to it, but you don't really need much of a backbone fishing for those small pocket water trout. And I'll talk about the reel a little bit. The reel is, if I can get it off. The reel is what they call come on. The reel is what they call a click and pawl design. So there's no actual, there's no like disc drag in it or anything like that. It's very simple. There's really almost no adjustment. This little thing adjusts it the slightest bit. But when you're fishing for those small trout, you don't really need a big disc drag or anything like that. This thing, I'll show you what the inside looks like. But it's so light on this rod. This whole combo is just ridiculously light, and the way this drag is, you can see it. That's it. That's the drag. This thing weighs nothing, and just got some springs in there, little clickers and stuff, and I mean, that right there is just, it just has just enough tension to make it so it doesn't backlash on you when you're stripping line out and casting it. And that's really all you need. I mean, you almost never will reel the fish in on a small little stream. So one of the reasons that I'm reviewing this rod is not only because I think it's an exceptional rod for pocket water fishing, what it's named after, but I'm reviewing it because this is an L.L.Bean product, and they stand behind all of their products 100%, and their guarantee is unbeatable. This rod and reel combo will probably run you close to $300, depending on which one you get, with the line and everything on it. And if you ever break it, any part of the rod or reel, it could be 10 years later. You break it, you bring it in to them, or if you're not close to a store, you call them, email them, whatever you're going to do to get a hold of them, and you return the broken item, and they give you the exact same, a brand new version of this. If they don't make it anymore, they give you whatever is equivalent to that they make now. No questions asked. It doesn't matter if you broke it on a fish, broke it on your tailgate, broke it, snapped it in half over your knee if you wanted to. You got mad, couldn't catch that little fish, but recently I broke the drag system in this reel. I don't know how it happened. One of those little springs in there snapped off, and I brought the reel back, and they exchanged it with no charge, put the line back on it, and there it is. It's a brand new reel, and I bought it a few years ago. And I've done this with other rods. I buy almost all my rods at L.L.Bean because of that reason. You pay a little bit more, but you're pretty much guaranteed it's the last rod that you will buy for that type of fishing. Yeah, so this is the L.L.Bean Pocket Water Series fly rod and reel combo, and this one right here happens to be the 3-weight 7-foot 3-inch model. And I would cast it for you guys and kind of show you what you can get for distance on it and stuff, but it's really windy out and it's starting to get dark, and this thing is not really any good in the wind. But you can look at some of my other videos. I'm sure I'll be posting some more. You'll see this rod. You'll be able to tell which one it is with the color of it. It's got that orangey, bamboo-ish look to it. You can see the casts I make with that. Alright guys, the wind just died down a little bit, and so I'm going to do a little casting with this, and then I'll just kind of pace it out for you, see how far I can get it. I'm not going to use a fly or anything right now. So just see what we can get. That's almost about max right there. Alright guys, so that was about 45 feet. Probably if I had a fly on it would go a little bit farther. I'm going to try it a couple more times just to be so I can make sure it's consistent. Alright guys, so I cast it a few times for you, and 48 feet was as far as I could get, so like I said, it's probably about 50 feet. I don't know when you'd really need to cast much further than that, so I'm sure there's a lot better setups than this that are more expensive or cheaper, but this is what I use, and I think it's really awesome. I think it's perfect for a lot of the fishing I do, small streams and stuff, and you can't beat the L.L.Bean guarantee. You just can't. I mean, I've broken other rods before from other companies, and all they do is they'll say, well, we'll give you 45% for a new one, 20% off a new one, L.L.Bean, they'll give you 100%. They'll give you the same exact rod back, brand new. Anything, rod, reel, waders, whatever you buy from them that has their name on it, it's got the guarantee. Peace.